Hey gang, Drew here, and today's another video on our 35 hot rod truck series that we're building, the Factory 5 kit. And today we're going to talk about floor panels. Now I have my floor panels installed. You want to take a look. So here's our floor panels. Again, so this actually went really relatively smooth. So there's a floor panel underneath, aluminum floor panel underneath, and there's foam inserts here. And I'll upload some pictures here to show you kind of the foam inserts and how they went in, and then the upper floor panels. Now, I didn't really run into any issues doing the panels and the foam inserts. You're gonna have to put the bottom panel up, clamp it in place, make sure it's perfectly in place, and then you're going to outline the frame with a Sharpie, just like what the manual says, and you're going to do the same thing for the top panel. Clamp it in place, outline it with a Sharpie, and drill all your holes. Now for the rivets, I used a MILWAUKEE electric rivet gun to do all the rivets, and just I ordered some 1/8" drill bits off of Amazon to drill all the holes. Now the foam panels, I'm going to tell you right now, none of them actually fit. You're going to have to do some trimming to all the foam panels to get them to fit. So what I did is I put the bottom panel in first, then I test fitted all my foam panels, got those in, and then proceeded with the top panel. The adhesive that Factory 5 actually recommends is what I use, but instead of getting a white, how they show in their manual, I found it in a black, and I thought the black was a better fit for me with the black powder coat frame. So any squeeze out that I have is kind of camouflaged with the black frame. So I recommend getting the same adhesive that they recommend, but get it in a black if you have a black powdered coated frame. They also recommend 4 tubes, get 6. You're gonna need 6 tubes, especially if you're gonna do an application as much as they recommend. 6 tubes is definitely going to be what you want. So here's the layout here. Is nothing special as far as laying out the holes. I used the template that Factory 5 provides to lay out the holes, and everything went pretty smooth. I'm going to put the vehicle up in the air and kind of show you the underneath of it. All right, so here we're underneath the vehicle, and you can see the bottom panels are all fastened in with all the rivets and everything. Again, went really smooth, no really issues. The curing for the adhesive, I think if I remember correctly reading on the tube, it was in order to cure, it had to be between 30 and 90 degrees for like 48 hours. It's actually January right now in Michigan, so I normally do turn my heater off at night, but I have been running my heater during the time that the adhesive needs to cure. So just FYI on that. And this is the tool that I used for the rivets. It's the MILWAUKEE M12 rivet gun. Worked out beautifully, but I ended up using the Factory 5 one that comes with your kit, the manual one, in some of the tighter spots. So all in all, everything went really good. So I will leave, like I said, I'll leave some pictures that I took in the video as far as the foam panels. You're going to have to trim those. But other than trimming the foam panels, I really didn't run into any hurdles doing the panel, except for one. I want to point out one. So Factory 5 has you run your brake lines first before you put your panels in. And so I did run my brake lines here. Now, getting these rivets that are right above the brake line was a little bit more challenging because I could not get a straight shot with the brake line here. The other side wasn't really a problem. This side was a little bit more challenging. All I ended up doing was buying a longer 1/8 drill bit so I could come up real close, either inside or outside of my brake lines here, to get as straight a shot as I could on the panel to drill the hole through the frame. So that was really it. Other than that, the panels go relatively smooth. So hope you enjoyed this video, gang. So if you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel because we're going to be doing videos like this on the entire build series. I'm going to try to point out things that I found and maybe some tips and tricks that I found along the way. And make sure you share it for your friends and family. So remember, gang, if you put your mind to it, you can do anything. All right, gang, take care and see ya.